What is good, everybody? What is good? It's Big Game James, man. I'm back in the building, and y'all know what it is. Cowboys took the L today. Let me get out of here. I'm gonna show some clips of some highlights for real, and you know, you just go from there. I might not be all the way right, but I'm gonna holler at some of these guys that break down the film like no other, and they're gonna give me some answers because I got some questions. All right. So first of all, what's up with everybody in the building? Shout out to everybody in the building. Um, Obviously, we're disappointed. Dallas loses. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not like crazy mad. I'm not like crazy mad about this because Cowboys had a good showing. I know it wasn't the greatest. Play calling was suspect. Yes, Dan Quinn was suspect in some ways, but I don't care, y'all. To me, this is a lot of the player stuff to me, man. I'm going to first say yes. Mike McCarthy was killing it with CeeDee Lamb in the first quarter, and then you didn't see him for the second and third quarter, and you didn't see him really touch the ball until the end of the game where he made critical plays for us to get that last touchdown. So I totally agree with y'all. We should have ran the ball a little bit more with Rico Dowdell. Offensive line, though, we can blame the coaches and rightfully so as far as the play calling, and might get conservative second and third quarters instead of going with his best guy. You can say that. But this offensive line, man, we don't have a running game because our running backs are just okay, but our offensive line is not a physical offensive line. And I'm tired of always hearing, man, if we had Tyron Smith in this game, if Tyron Smith would have played in this game, we would have won. Dog, he done missed 4 games. This is what I keep talking about. Maybe if you would have drafted a left tackle in that draft, or kick Tyler Smith out the left tackle and stop keeping Chuma in there because he ain't somebody to rely on, dog. Chuma, and we're gonna show some plays where he messed up the game. It wasn't the play calling. You made some bad plays, Chuma. You feel me? And Lukey, I like Lukey. He was looking good in that first drive. He had a couple runs. He got a first down. He caught a pass out the backfield. But guess what? It was 1 yard, and you nutted up. I can't blame the coaches on that. Yeah, you could have gave it to Rico Dowdell, Tony Pollard, but Tony Pollard, you should have scored a touchdown before he ran it in. We'll show that play too. Like I said, I'm probably going to get flagged because I'm not showing all 22, but I don't care. I want to show these little clips just to show it wasn't all the coaches in that last drive. Yeah, I was curious when Gilmore got hurt and they had Nashawn right in the game. He was playing 10 yards off Tyreek Hill, and was the second one. We're going to show that too. But Damone Clark, where was you at? We keep on talking about Cowboys. We had 6 penalties a day, right? 4 was offensively. 1 was a hold by Tyler Smith, which I know Micah Parsons getting hold all game. Yes, that officiating was suspect, right? It was. Okay. And Micah Parsons gets hold every damn game. We know that. But at the end of the day, you had a couple plays in that fourth quarter in that last drive where our players didn't make the play. Damone Clark did get held on that play. We're going to show it. But he diagnosed that play early, and he could have came downhill and made that tackle and filled that gap. And he hesitated. He waited for that man to get up on him on that second level and put him in the ground. Yes, it was a hold, but you diagnose the play, and you got to attack that. You got to attack that line of scrimmage. You got to attack that gap and not hesitate. It is. You get what I'm saying? What's up, DMV? What's up, DMV? And then on the next play, Damone Clark, when they ran the ball, he guessed the wrong hole again. And you should see the effort. But I'm just going to show you these quick plays that bothered me. Okay. And like I said, this may get flagged, whatever. Okay, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to hear that, dog. Okay. I ain't trying to hear that. All right. So this that first play, right? Right? Right here. See this right here? Before Hunter Lukey got that play, right? Before he got that play, Tony Pollard, you couldn't have beat that man right there. Why did you turn in right here? What you have speed. You couldn't beat 21 to that edge right there. You couldn't have beat him to that edge. You couldn't have beat him. Why did you turn in? You could have beat him to that edge. You turned in. Why? Why did you turn in? So Hunter Lukey fumbled. That was your gaff, Hunter Lukey. And then I heard, oh, don't let play Hunter Lukey. No, Hunter Lukey did good. I like Hunter Lukey. We've been scheming for Hunter Lukey inside the 5-yard line. We got a fullback now. Use him. Use that fullback. Why don't Hunter Lukey get carries inside the 5? He's a fullback. I was hearing a lot of people saying that. I was hearing a lot of people saying get the ball to Hunter Lukey. Then when they finally give it to him, and people saying, oh, the game was too big for him. He was undrafted for a reason. He's our third running back for a reason. That was a 1-yard game. He messed up. I don't care if you're a rookie or not. You've been playing football for how long to know to hold on to the ball in the 1-yard line? But I don't understand why you didn't score right there, Tony Pollard. I don't understand why you didn't score there, right? You didn't score there. You turned in, and then you got stopped. Right? So that right there, that one just pissed me off right there. That one pissed me off. Let me go back over here. All right, so then I'm gonna go right here. That dude was making a lot of field goal kicks, right? Our defense, yes, it nutted up on the last drive, but the defense held this offense for how long? Come on, man. Now here's the play right here. Here's the play right here. Right? It's 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 right here. Right? What are you doing, Chuma? What are you doing, Chuma? Why did you leave Bradley Chubb open? Look where Cook is. Look where Cook is. And look where Jake Ferguson is heading in that seam. I know there was a safety sitting right there. That could have hit him right there. But he had to get up out the way. We had to settle for a field goal because of Chuma right here, and you did this multiple times. Look at that. Now look at Cook. Look at Cook, because that corner went with him. Look at Cook. Now, if you would have blocked that man, Dak would have had some time. He could have probably seen Cook right here for a first down. So, are we blaming? I can't blame Mike McCarthy for that one. I can't blame Mike McCarthy because Ferg was open in the seam, right there on the seam. There was that safety sitting right there. But if Chuma blocks his man and gives Dak time, look at Cook sitting right there, bruh. Huh? We had 3 false starts. Well, I'm going to say the one on CeeDee Lamb was suspect. But yeah, false start from Hendershot and a false start from Ferguson. Then you had a hold on Tyler Smith, which was suspect because you ain't calling holds on the other guys. Then we had the face mask by Damone Clark that gave them 15 yards on the last drive. They really tore you up on that drive, Clark. You're just not a physical linebacker. I said you a high volume tackle. You had like 7 or 8 tackles, but you don't have impactful tackles. You almost like Jalen Smith in a way of Jalen Smith used to always get all these tackles all game, 14, 15 tackles in game. But one damn tackle impactful. They were always after the line of scrimmage. They were never plays made behind the line of scrimmage. And Damone Clark don't do that. And I can't keep fault Marquise Bell because you're a 205-pound safety playing linebacker. I got to fault the coaching staff for letting go of those linebackers. So I can't fault Marquise Bell. He's only doing as much as he can playing 205-pound linebacker. Right? And shout out to everybody in here. What's up, Craven? What's up, DMV? You feel what I'm saying? That is crazy. We could have had a touchdown right here with 12 minutes and 37 seconds left. We could have scored. I don't get that. All right. So then let's go over here and let's go right here. This is where we scored the touchdown. Now, we scored the touchdown on this play, right? But once again, what is Chuma doing? Watch this. What are you doing? This is again. This is where Dak gets sacked. What are you doing, Chuma? You did the same damn thing you did on the play before when we couldn't score a touchdown. Why are you two blocking him and leaving Bradley Chubb wide open? I don't get this. He's wide open again, unblocked. What's going on? We can't function with a Tyron Smith, a broke up Tyron Smith. Like every time Tyron Smith play, we just not gonna win a game. We that bad. Offensive line is that bad, right? This is the second time he done did this. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, we're not playing Rashaan Evans. We're not playing Rashaan Evans. Why? What did he do? Damone Clark is not getting the job done. You know what I'm saying? He is not getting the job done. And then let's go over here, right? That was right there. Let's go right here. Now, this is the play I'm talking about. Now, first of all, Damone Clark has already did the personal foul and got y'all 15 yards on the flag. Okay, I get it. Stephen Gilmore goes out. I get it. Why in second down and 1, you got Tyreek Hill down here. Jalen Waddle is out. So Bland can only play one side of the field? I'm curious. Bland can only play one side of the field. Yeah, Evans played, but he ain't play a lot. He don't play when it matters. I don't get this right here. Why do you have on 2nd and 1 on a game-winning drive, you have this man that far off of Tyreek Hill on a 2nd and 1? So this is where I can say, Coach, what are you doing, Coach? You playing? I mean, he went right to him. He got the first down. Okay. Then they had the next play where Jay Lou was following him. Donovan Wilson was in coverage too. Donovan Wilson took too long to make the play. Jay Lou was there. I'm gonna show you it. Jay Lou was there. Let me get to this Damone Clark. Okay, so look right here, y'all. Okay. All right, so this is the play I was talking about. This is where people are like, why didn't he should have got all called for it. He did. He got held, right? His first 10. He got held. But watch this play right here. Damone Clark diagnoses it right here. He's diagnosing the play. He is diagnosing that play right there. He sees it. He sees it. Okay? He sees it. He's slowing up. Why aren't you coming downhill on this play? You got Donovan Wilson right there. You got your safety behind you. You have 3 guys right here in your backside. You have Micah and you have J-Ron Kurtz on the backside. So if he cuts back, those guys should be able to make the tackle. You diagnose his play instantly, Damone Clark. Right off the rip, you diagnose where it was going. But then you look. You come now. You slowing down, waiting for him to come block you. You slowing down, waiting for him to come block you, dog. Why? Why are you waiting for him to come put his hands on you? You should have diagnosed it off the muscle. Let me show it again. 13:27. Watch. He's already leaning to where the running back is going. Ah, man. Let me get it back over here. I messed up. Get over here again. So let me see it. So he gets that run on that play. Let's see what he does on. Is this the one play right after it? Like, look right here. This is where, now this could be a hold right here. I get it. But look at Damone Clark right there. Look at Damone Clark, man. Look at him. Look at Damone Clark again. You diagnosed wrong again. You diagnosed wrong again. You were totally pushed out this play, dog. You was totally pushed out this play. Look at this. Here he is right here. Here's Damone Clark, right? Here's the run. Look at Damone Clark. Look at Damone Clark. Where are you at, bruh? Where are you at? Where you at? So while we keep on blaming coaches and blaming coaches and blaming coaches, okay. You can blame coaches all you want, but dog, I saw a lot of bad play by Damone Clark again. Like DMV said, he's food, dog. He's a finesse linebacker. And I got a guy, I don't know if it's a guy or girl, but they're called Capricorn something, I believe, if I'm saying it right. They're on my Twitter, and they've been talking about Damone Clark was finesse from day one, the whole year. And I was feeling him, but I'm like, you know what? He's an athletic guy, tremendous. Maybe I'm living off the LSU thing, but bro, we have a problem with him. And I don't know why Rashaan Evans don't get no tick or don't get no work. I just don't get it. I don't know. Are you in the doghouse? Are you not understanding the plays? Are you not diagnosing this? Because you can't tell me he's not a more physical linebacker than Damone Clark. I'm the one I suggested Rashaan Evans, okay? When it was April, May, I think it was May, I had put out there that, hey, he was a free agent. If we were going to probably need linebacker help, look at this dude. He had 159 tackles last year with Atlanta. Now, he's not the guy that you put in coverage. He ain't the guy, but he's a physical linebacker, and he can play downhill, and he can definitely play the run. That's his strength, more playing the run. Damone Clark, you're not physical. So I don't know if it's the politics. You know the defense better, but I don't know why you continue to get ticked and you're playing average football. You're not playing standout football as a linebacker, in my opinion. So when we're talking about why we have problems at the linebacker, Damone Clark is not playing good football right now. He's playing okay. You look in the stat sheet, he'll have 100 tackles, but where has Damone Clark been impactful this whole year? Not trying to even point you out, but it is what it is, dog. It is what it is. And yes, like I said, that offensive line is suspect. We can't win without Tyron Smith. We don't have a physical offensive line. We had 100-yard rusher all year. That was Tony Pollard against the Cardinals. All year, we've had a 100-yard rusher. Now, I don't know if that's because we don't stick with the run, but I know one thing. We don't have a physical offensive line. We don't have an offensive line where we sit there and say, when we put it down to say we are going to run on you no matter what, we don't have that capability, in my opinion. We don't have the offensive line to do that. We don't have the running game to do that. We don't, when teams decide to want to get physical with us, they can. But when we decide we want to get physical with other teams, physical run game, I don't see it. Besides Tyler Smith, who's the great run blocker on the team, Terrence still sus. We know what Zach Martin, but he ain't the same Zach Martin. Tyler Biadasz is okay. He's not playing great this year. He's playing okay. Tyler Smith, great, but he's got a whole lot of holding penalties. Leads the team. He's got 10 penalties this year. He leads the team. He's got like 7 offensive holding. Then Tyron Smith's been playing great, but you can't rely on him. He's already missed 4 games. Got a bad back. Everybody like, oh, let's wait till he get to the playoffs. You don't know if he's going to be ready for the playoffs. You don't know that. So it's not just about why don't we stick with the run. We don't have an offensive line that can run the ball. Let's keep it real. We can't run the ball because our offensive line ain't good enough to run that ball like we really want to, or we would. That's why we had to turn around and be a passing team. Couldn't be a running team because we don't got the running game. We don't have the offensive line to do it. So that's why we got to throw the freaking ball. Let's keep it real. Show me where we got power in this offensive line, where when we decide to say we're going to run down your throat, we're going to do it. Show me a game. Show me a game when we done it. Show me a game. And this defense is light in the pants. But even then, like I said, I can't put this whole loss to these coaches this game, and that's me. So that's where I'm coming out. In my opinion, I'm not throwing this on just the coaches suck. I heard so much people on Twitter, oh, Mike McCarthy's terrible, Dan Quinn sucks, Mike McCarthy this, Dan Quinn that. When we gonna talk about these players? Hunter Luki, you played good in the beginning of that drive. I liked what you was doing, and I'm still not giving up on you because I think you can be a good player for Dallas. I think Hunter Luki can be a good player. But guess what? You fumbled the damn ball. I can't blame that on Mike McCarthy. People say you shouldn't have gave him the ball. No, you should have held on to the ball. How about that? They say, oh, you shouldn't have gave him the ball. Wasn't nobody saying that when he caught that pass. Wasn't nobody saying that when he got that first down run. Well, no, everybody was probably like, oh, look at Hunter Luki. Look at Hunter Luki. I bet y'all was yelling at the TV saying Hunter Luki this, Hunter Luki that. And then when he fumbles, oh, now it's dog Hunter Luki. Yeah, I get that. But I don't want to hear the blame on Mike McCarthy on that drive. Okay, that was a good drive. I don't want to hear the blame on Mike McCarthy when Tony Pollard turned inside and he had the touchdown. You didn't have to cut in. You could have ran and beat that man to the pylon. You don't have enough speed to beat him, Tony Pollard. It made no sense why you turned in. So that was your fault, in my opinion. And then Hunter Luki was your fault. So we didn't get the 7 points because of Tony Pollard and Hunter Luki, not because of Mike McCarthy. We didn't get that touchdown play or possibly the first down on that 3rd and 3 because of Chuma, not because of Mike McCarthy. That last drive, yes, I told you that was questionable where you had Nahshon right on that 2nd and 1. But Damone Clark, you had a 15-yard face mask penalty like what on the first play? You already gave him 15 free yards. You put him behind the 8 ball. Then I just showed you 2 more plays with Damone Clark where you diagnosed the run. You could have came down here and filled that gap and made that play. Sean Lee used to do it. Don't tell me don't tell me linebackers can't beat that offensive lineman to that spot. Don't tell me they can't do it because I seen Sean Lee and I seen Luke Kuechly and I seen plenty of linebackers, Roquan Smith. I seen plenty of linebackers diagnose that play, beat that offensive lineman, and make that play. I've seen it. So don't tell me that was just the hold on Damone Clark. No, Damone Clark, you diagnosed it. You waited. It showed you. You hesitated. It showed you hesitated. It showed you hesitated. And you waited for that man to get his hands on you. And then you were crying about the hold. Yeah, it was a hold, but dog, how about you diagnose the play and blow that play up and it wasn't a hold? And then I just showed you the other play where it was a short down and distance and you guessed the wrong hole. Again, how many times have you misdiagnosed the play? Just like Jalen Smith used to do. Let's keep it real. Jalen Smith, I'm not trying to dog you, dog, because you ain't on the team no more. But how many times did he used to misdiagnose plays? Misdiagnose the reads. Misdiagnose the holes. How many times did he misdiagnose the plays and then hesitate? How many times was he doing that? That's why he got rid of him. Damone Clark, you're doing the same damn thing. I don't know where it's any different. And those plays are costing us. You could have another play where you guess that right hole, come in there and fill it, and then you stop him for a short loss. But you don't do it. You totally got pushed out the play and just standing there. It didn't even look like full effort. So when we talk about these silly penalties, yeah, it was silly penalties, but it's on our players. Yes, Mike McCarthy, you got a penalty problem. I agree. I just made the post about Mike McCarthy. You led the league in penalties in 2021. You're leading the league right now in penalties. Yes, that's Mike McCarthy. You're the coach. You got to get these guys better. But at a certain point in time, if you know the snap count's on a certain count and you're false starting, I can't blame that on the coach. When you're not blocking your man, you're mysteriously not blocking Bradley Chubb on 2 big plays. I can't blame that on Mike McCarthy. When you're getting personal fouls, face masks to keep a drive extended, I can't blame Dan Quinn. And Micah Parsons, you was being held all game. It's a travesty what they're doing to you, Micah Parsons. I totally agree. I totally get it. It's a travesty what they're doing, holding you. But, bro, did you not know that they wasn't going to call that penalty on you when you hit Tua? Did you not know they were going to do that? Did you not know right when he threw it? Just hold up. You ain't going to sack him. You saw him release the ball. I get it. I played, not to your level, but I played in that momentum. When you're running that fast, that moment, it's hard to stop your momentum. But when you're close as he was, and you saw that ball, you put your hands up like this. Yes, you can do that, Micah. You can't tell me you can't do that, even at full speed. You can put your hands up and move like this, and hey, I ain't touch him. Yes, you could have did that. Yes, you could have did that. And I'm not blaming Micah Parsons, Landis, but that you know the game. You know how they're calling the game. You know they're going to call those penalties on the quarterback. I don't care who it is. If a quarterback falls to the ground, throws his hands up, that penalty is coming. So you got to be smarter than that. Our players have to be smarter. They do. And yes, we get bad penalties called on us. I totally agree with it. I totally feel it. It happens. It seems like it happens more to us than anybody else. It does feel like that. But at a certain point in time, when there's time to make plays and we got time, we have to make those plays by the players. They're not making those plays. They're doing dumb things to stop a drive, to kill a drive, to stop a touchdown. We're doing the miscues. We're doing self-inflicted wounds. In the Buffalo game, yes, we got our ran down our throat, but how many dumb penalties did we have? We had a lot of defensive penalties. They were dumb. In the Arizona game, how many dumb penalties did we have on defense? And yes, I agree. Mike McCarthy, he get on my nerves when he be going conservative, but, you know, as bad as it was, we still had an opportunity to win the damn game. The defense makes us stop. We get off the field. We win the game. So, and me getting ready to get off and saying this is that, yes, the coaches didn't do the greatest, but I'm going to put a lot of this on these players. I'm sorry. Yes, you went away from Lamb from second and third quarters, but he got active in the fourth. You know you don't want to go. Yes, you could have scored more points. I get that. But the fourth quarter, you got the ball. We took it down the field and scored. We were up 20-19 with all that BS that was going on in the game. We still had an opportunity to win it. Shout out to you, Craven, for the $2 holla outside of Fergus. I'm sick of our titles, yes. And I'm going to have to sit there and eat that one about Hendershot. I said, go put him, play him, and put Schoonmaker on ice. Henny, every time I try to talk about you or pump you up, every time I try to pump Henderson up, you do goofy stuff, bro. Like, I don't know if you shortened that route. Bro, he threw the ball right in your hands and you dropped it again. Like, I can't keep vouching for you, dog, and wanting you on the field and you can't catch the ball. Like, what happened? Like, every time I vouch for Henny, you drop a pass. Stop. You can't get on the field doing that dumb stuff. Shout out to you, D-Laws 43. Hey, it's good to see you again, dog. I remember when we used to do it on the Giants. So shout out to you for the $4.99 holla. Appreciate you. Then I got Jake the Great, 1804 for the $4.99 holla. Big, do you believe Parsons should play more linebacker this game? He played a lot of linebacker this game. He played a lot of off ball. And here's the thing about that. Our voice does matter because, and you know what, I'm going to say this. There was a lot of divisiveness in them Twitter streets about Micah Parsons. Oh, he can't play linebacker. He's terrible at linebacker. And we know it was a lot of the higher ups in the Cowboys community and Cowboys media, or the quote unquote, all the Cowboys know-it-all people. Oh, Micah can't play linebacker. He's terrible at linebacker. He needs to stay at edge. A lot of us were saying in the streets, he don't got to play. I was saying he don't got to play linebacker full time, but he can play it. Does he want to play it? Does he want to go after those running backs? That's all I said. I knew he could do it because there's games that showed he can do it. He played a lot more off ball because we was in these streets saying it. I don't care what people say about nobody listen to y'all. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do listen to these streets because a lot of people know football in these streets. We ain't just straight YouTubers don't know shit about no damn football. A lot of us played, a lot of us coached, a lot of us know the damn game too. It ain't just these half them dudes in Dallas media, if they ain't football players, ain't smelt a football, ain't touched a football in their life. Ain't coached, ain't nothing. A lot of them ain't did it. But y'all listen to what they say? They come out on a tweet and then all of a sudden their tweet is just, that's what it is? No, that's not what it is. And you saw him play linebacker. He had 7 tackles a day. right? Because he played more off ball. And did it hurt the team? It damn sure didn't. He got a half a sack toward the end of the game. It damn sure didn't hurt the team, him being to play linebacker too. And it helped the team. It helped the Cowboys. It helped us in the run game. Did they run on us? No, their leading rusher had 48 yards, and he got knocked out the game. They didn't run on us like that. They threw the ball. They didn't run on us. They had under 50 yards per ball carrier. So what are we saying? You know what I'm saying? The point is, a lot of them people in the streets, they don't know everything, and everybody don't got to jump to the attention about, and you know how bad a lot of the people is trying to make the people that were saying, hey, let him play some linebacker. You don't got to play full time, but he can play and it'll help the team. And a lot of people that were out there dispelling that notion, dogging the people, sneak dissing, talking all crazy on Twitter with these little things. And then he comes out and plays some off-ball linebacker and plays damn well. Now what? But you ain't going to get an apology in the street. So, you know, that was just some weak sauce to me, in my opinion, because the man can play it. And a lot of us in these streets weren't saying play it full time. Nobody was saying, I know a few people were, it wasn't me. I wasn't saying play it full off-ball linebacker full time. But guess what? You can play it. You can play the edge. You can play linebacker. You need to play everywhere because you the damn chess piece that a lot of teams don't have. So if you a guy that can play a lot of different positions, then why the hell you ain't doing it? Shit. The hell? That don't make no damn sense. So yeah, there didn't be some apologies in these Twitter streets, but it won't happen. You know, whatever. But you know, as I said before, man, you know, I look at this game as, you know, I don't like the loss. And I know a lot of people don't like this performance. A lot of people are calling for people's heads, but I'm sorry. I'm not calling for the heads this game. We could have won this game. It was a lot of self-inflicted wounds by the players. Yes, you could have probably did a little better coaching, but at the end of the day, as bad as you were supposedly coaching, we had a chance to win the game, right? We didn't get blown out the water. If you say anything, you say about that damn Buffalo game. But this game, just like with the Philly game, I'm going to look at that Philly game. I didn't like how we lost. We should have won the Philly game. But the players, I'm going to say it again. Dak had a big-time throw for Jake Ferguson for a touchdown. He missed it. He ran out of bounds on a 2-point conversion. Brandon Graham wasn't touching him. Those were self-inflicted wounds. We had penalties in that game that hurt us. We had missed blocks in that game, in that Philly game, that hurt us in critical moments. That wasn't the coaching. That was the players. And in this game right here, we had a chance to win. But the players made bad mistakes when it mattered most to cost us points. So I'm not blaming the coaches for this one. Y'all can, and y'all can hate on me for putting it on players this game. I'm putting it on players. I'm not putting it on coaches. I'm putting it on players this game. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say coaches in that Cardinals game mixed with players because y'all play like boo-boo. But I'm gonna say coaches went in there scary. Coaches went in there scary against them damn Niners, but the players didn't play great either. But the coaches didn't have a good game plan. Yep, both of them games. Yep, for sure. But when we went to Philly, he started out scary, but then he changed it, and we shot ourselves in the foot that game against Philly. We should have won that game. Players shot ourselves in the foot in that game. Then Buffalo game, I'm gonna say bad coaching, make adjustments, but so I'll put that more on coaches. This game right here, Dolphins, I'm putting this on players. I'm putting it on players. Y'all put it on coaches. I'm putting it on players. Everybody want to fire Mike McCarthy, and I just want to hear people. I'm hearing in these streets, and I told you I ain't never been out on Mike McCarthy since he been here. I've been frustrated with them being with that conservative crap, but I ain't never said, man, fire him. Let's find something else. I ain't came like that. I have not came like that. But for all these people in these streets talking about fire Mike McCarthy, who are you hiring? I want to know these people that you hiring if you fire Mike McCarthy right now. So all these people saying it's Mike McCarthy's fault. We ain't going over here. Who's the coach that's going to take over? Who are you hiring? Give me some names of somebody you hire right now that's going to do better than he is right now. 3 out of 4 years you had double-digit win seasons. That don't count for nothing. Are we only going to go so far with him? Well, tell me the coach is going to get us over the hump if we can only go so far with him. Oh, please, Belichick. He ain't coming here. Show me Belichick coming here. Belichick, that's the only name you got, and I don't even think he's coming over here. I don't think he coming here. That's the only name y'all got, and y'all ain't got nobody else. Y'all ain't got no other coach. He ain't gonna get no young guy because he ain't gonna be waiting. So find you a veteran coach and name one that's gonna take over and win these games and take us over the hump. Y'all ain't got none. Mike Tomlin they ain't letting Mike Tomlin go. They'll be stupid. That mug ain't had a losing season yet, and they just beat the Bengals. They'd be foolish to let him go. And let me see Jerry Jones hire a black coach. I'm not hating. Let me see Jerry Jones hire a black coach. I want to see that one. I want to see that one. Yeah, I want to see that one. Let me see him hire a black coach. I don't believe that yet. I don't believe that. Sorry. Nah, I don't believe it. And nah, I don't believe no Mike Tomlin's coming here. You think Al Harris is really ready for a head coaching job? Oh, that's a big step. I know we don't want no Dan Quinn now as no head coach, do you? No, because when he went over to Atlanta, he started fast and then he crashed and burned. And right now, like I said, I'm gonna be looking at Quinn in these playoffs. I mean, we said Quinn got to have a better game, and he did. Like I don't know. Like I don't know, man. We all through in the week, I said Dallas defense. It's gonna be Dallas defense gonna have to step up this game. Dallas defense gonna have to play better than they did in Buffalo, and they did. They scored what? Twice. We kept them out the end zone. You had a lot of field goals they was kicking, and dude was hitting 54 yarders and 57 yarders. Come on, dog. Like, for real, them players gave it up this game, y'all. Not these coaches. These players gave it up this game, and that's just what it is. What's up, Lord? I mean, anybody who comes to Dallas is gonna be a yes, man. I can't really hear that. Who's a dude? I don't care. You talk about Belichick. And Jerry's set in his ways. He owns and runs everything. What dude is gonna come in here and not be a yes man? Please tell me. I don't care if you think Mike Tomlin or Bill Belichick gonna come in here and run shit. No, they ain't. Bill Parcells, as great as he was, right? He didn't run shit. He was complaining about the same damn thing. Jerry still running it. So you think an old coach like Bill Belichick or Mike Tomlin gonna come in there and put his foot down and all of a sudden gonna control everything? You're delusional. It's not happening. Ain't none of them gonna change anything. Guess what? Players be better. How about that? Coaches, yeah, you got to continue to step your game up, but players be better. How about that? Y'all weren't good enough, players. You players weren't good enough today. I don't want to hear about the coaches should have did this and the coaches should have did that. You players weren't good enough today. That's the point. You players dropped the ball in big time aspects of the game, and that's why Dallas lost. That's why. You players didn't step up and make the plays. Hunter, you shouldn't have fumbled. Tony Pollard, you should have stayed running to the edge. Chuma, you should have made them blocks on Bradley Chubb. Damone Clark, you shouldn't have got 15-yard personal fouls. Micah Parsons, you was great, but you can't have personal foul penalties pushing quarterbacks when you know damn well they're going to call that. Damone Clark, you got to sit there, stick your nose in there and fill the gaps when you see the play, when you diagnose the play. You got to make the play. Please. So I don't want to. I don't want to hear it. So I don't want to hear it. It's just players. I'm tired of the excuses for these players. I'm just really tired of them. I'm tired of people always giving them excuse. I'm tired of. I'm just tired of it. You know, players got to step up and be better, and Yeah, and this ain't even on Dak. I'm not listening to nobody talking about this was a Dak Prescott drop. He was playing a little uneven, but damn, if your offensive line is giving up pressure, seem like damn near all game, what the hell are you supposed to do? What the hell are you supposed to do? Your offensive line is suspect. It is. It plays good. It's not consistent. The offensive line is not consistent. It's not that great. It's an okay offensive line. It's not a great offensive line. It's not the offensive line of old. It's not. It's an okay offensive line. Terrence Steele is okay this year. Medium to okay this year. Zach Martin, good this year. Not great, good. Tyler Biadasz, average. Tyler Smith, dog, but too many penalties. Tyron Smith plays great, but always hurt. Can't rely on him. I don't know, David. Chipping with the running backs. What up, Chris? So I don't know. I'm gonna get off of here, man. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for everybody jumping in. Hey, I said at the beginning of the week, if Dallas don't score at least 28 points, they was gonna lose the game. Me and Mike White said if we don't score at least 28 points, we're gonna lose. What happened? Dallas scored how many? 20. Lost. Right? Right? Said you had to score at least 28 points to win this damn game. You didn't. So you lost. So appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, I think I'm a little frustrated at this game because that's a game we should have won, even though you didn't play the greatest. I just looking at the players on this one. The players are really bothering me on this game. They are. It's not really. I'm not mad at coaches in this game. Y'all can be mad at coaches. I'm upset at players. Y'all can be upset at coaches in this game. That's fine. Everybody in here, y'all want to blame the coaches. That's totally fine with me. I'm blaming these players this game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going live. What's the day? I definitely probably ain't going live tomorrow's Christmas. We'll be live for the Final Word Tuesday. Definitely going to want to watch that. Wednesday, obviously, it's going to be Burgers and Blitzes. You know we're going to talk because I got a lot to talk about. My dog Mike White be saying the refs won this game. No, I'm not listening to that, Mike. And we're going to talk this week. And Mike, no. Mike, that's my dog. Mike, no. But I ain't listening to that. The refs, it was the refs this game. No, it was not. The refs didn't call a great game. They always call this game against Dallas. No. Players. And then Thursday, me and my homegirl Star, Star has some stuff to talk about, and I'm going to challenge her on some stuff too. That's the good thing about it. I'm going to challenge people on things, and they can challenge me. I'm not always right, but I need to challenge people, and I need to see when we watch this all 22 and see what's really going on, because I feel like players were dropping the ball. So I hope we have some all 22 tape. Mike showed all 22 on these other shows too, so we can just not talk about it and we can just actually see it, because it's better when we ain't just talking about it, when we actually see them damn plays. So that's going to be on my heart. That's going to be on my mind. So make sure you tune in what's going down. I feel you, Lord. That fumble called us. That's what I said, man. Mike McCarthy didn't hand the ball off to himself and fumble it. No, dude. Lukey, you fumbled it. And I don't care, bro. I don't care if you was undrafted. I don't care if you was our third running back. You was looking good at the beginning of the drive. You choked. You have to be better. I don't care if you're a rookie, undrafted. It was 1 damn yard. Hold on to the ball. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. You held on to the ball when you ran it up the middle the first time and got the first down. You held on to the ball when they threw that pass to you and you got smacked. So hold on to the ball when you're about to score a touchdown. This is going to be your first touchdown of the year. I'm sure when you came out the huddle, they said they were giving it to you. This was going to be your first touchdown of the year. Guard it with your life, rookie. Tony Pollard. I can't say it enough. You can't tell me you couldn't have beat that man. Oh my God. Crazy. So yeah, as I said before, appreciate everybody. Appreciate the super chats. Appreciate everybody who was in the building. Had a great crowd, up to over 225. Great crowd. Hate that we have a great crowd on the loss. Hate that, but it is what it is. But just from me and my last words, and that's gonna be my words all week. I ain't hearing the stuff from the coaches, and I'm gonna fight anybody this week on any show talking about it was coaches. Nope, I'm fighting you on it. I'm saying players, so I'm gonna fight anybody this week that I do a show with where they sit there and blame refs or blame coaches, because I'm gonna fight you on it. I'm not gonna sit there and listen to that one. I'm screaming players, and they need to have some accountability too. Damn it. Oh, okay, my bad, DMV. So it's been a second TD. Who cares? These TDs are rare for you, Lukey. You got to be smart. You a professional. I don't want to hear that. You a professional. Hold on to the damn ball. Hold on to the damn ball. There ain't nothing else. And yes, we ain't getting that damn song. How about them Cowboys? No, no. How about them Cowboys? Is y'all didn't y'all could have won, so I don't feel terrible. We don't play How About Them Cowboys after a loss. Not playing that at all. So we're just gonna go ahead and just shut off the show and just get off of here. And y'all have a Merry Christmas. My boo thing. I'm gonna post this right quick before I get off here. Check this out. This GoFundMe. She's been posting it the whole time before I get off of here. Her daughter, Natalia Weston, my stepdaughter, she's trying to go to Greece, Italy this year in May. The trip is $6K. We presented a GoFundMe. We're at a little bit of a decent amount, but we still need to do more. And hey, we parents out here, we grinding and paying for all kind of other shit, and it's just tired. She already got approved to go to a trip to Philadelphia. She earned a scholarship, and she's going to Philadelphia for earning a scholarship after a great essay she wrote. She's a 3.5 student, stays that way, stays on honor roll. Just a lot of good things. And as I said before, I lived overseas, and it was a great experience, something I'll never forget as a youngster. And we'd like to get her there too. So if you check that out right there, you can check the GoFundMe. You can donate whatever you like. Whatever you want will be totally thankful. So we appreciate that. You doing that for us if you could. All right. So Merry Christmas, everybody. Y'all have a great Christmas. I hope everything happens for you. I hope you got what you wanted. It's a season of giving. So just be safe out there in these streets. Anybody who's traveling, I hope traveling mercies for you. If you're traveling to somebody's a residence is not in state, just wherever you're going, just be safe out there. Be careful out there. There's a lot of people out there getting faded and twisted. A lot of accidents be happening in these streets, weather, things of that nature. Just kiss the babies, kiss your loved ones, because you never know. Today could be your last. Tomorrow could be your last. So give your hugs and kisses to everybody. Happy holidays. New Year's coming. We'll be in 2024, a new season. So, we'll see what happens. But appreciate everybody that was in the building today. Great crowd. We'll be talking to you later in the week. Also, I'm going to post my interview I got with my guy, Wes Wiggins from Mississippi. He's a top junior in the state of Mississippi. He's already a 3-star athlete, offensive lineman. He's going places. I definitely say he's going to get a full ride Division I scholarship. He's been playing varsity since an 8th grader. Just got invited to the U.S. Army camp, which is only the tops get invited. So check out that interview. Go support my guy, Wes Wiggins. He's a dog, 6'3", 280-pound offensive lineman. He's a mauler. He's a beast, and he's going places. So make sure you check him out. So appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I'll be talking to you soon. Big Game James, and I am out.